Capricorn, today the working table is already prepared and the cards have begun to speak even before I finish shuffling them. I'm telling you this with complete honesty, this almost never happens. When the cards behave like this, when they seem to jump ahead of the shuffle and reveal themselves early, it is a sign that the message carries urgency. It cannot wait, not even for a moment. What is coming through for you right now is something that will completely transform the way you understand your own family history forever. In the next moments I am going to reveal to you exactly what hidden secret has been buried within your bloodline and why this is the precise day when it is finally rising to the surface. I will also explain how this discovery will influence your closest relationships and how you can move through the emotional turbulence that comes with it without losing your balance. You will also see which card has appeared in the position of the near future and why, even though there is a storm approaching, you still have every reason to remain hopeful. There is more. I will show you how this revelation is tied not only to emotional inheritance but also to material assets that belong to you by right. And finally, I will give you the spiritual tools you need to close old cycles and open completely new doors before this month comes to an end. When I first began shuffling for your sign this morning, the first card that fell was the Chariot Reversed. This immediately told me something important. There is an area of your life that has been blocked for a long time. Something that should have moved forward a long time ago, but could not progress because of an invisible obstacle. A force that cannot be easily explained, yet you have felt its presence. You may have noticed this stagnation for months, maybe even years. You may have asked yourself repeatedly why certain things in your life do not flow the way they should. Why it feels like you are carrying a weight that does not belong to you. Why you sometimes wake up with a sadness that has no logical explanation. Pay close attention now, because what I am about to tell you is crucial. The reversed chariot indicates that a decision was made within your family many decades ago, an old choice that affected the direction of everyone who came after it. This decision was intentionally hidden because it carried too much emotional pain to be revealed at the time. But truth, Capricorn, never disappears. It waits. And when the timing is aligned, it rises to the surface on its own. That moment is now. As I continued the reading, the next card appeared and immediately changed the atmosphere. The Seven of Swords fell right beside the Chariot. This combination speaks of ancestral deception, something carried across generations. The Seven of Swords always represents secrecy, half-truths, and hidden motives. Actions taken in silence either to protect someone or to avoid consequences. But what begins as protection eventually becomes a cage that traps every generation that follows. This message is reaching you exactly when it should, because your soul has been asking for it. If something inside you resonates deeply with these words, there is a reason. If you feel it in your chest or in your intuition, then acknowledge it. You can even affirm it to yourself by recognizing that you are ready for truth, even if it changes everything you thought you knew. The next card that revealed itself was the Moon. And when the Moon appears in a reading about family secrets, everything becomes clearer in a different way. The Moon represents what is hidden, fears stored in the collective subconscious of a family, emotional imprints passed down through bloodlines without anyone ever speaking about them directly. You may have inherited unusual dreams, unexplained intuitions, or a sensitivity towards certain places or people that you cannot logically justify. The Moon also reveals that you possess a natural ability to uncover truth. Your cautious, analytical Capricorn nature, your need to understand everything before accepting it, has actually been preparing you for this exact moment. While others in your family may have accepted official stories without questioning them, you always felt something was not aligned. Questions you asked in your youth were dismissed or avoided. Certain topics caused silence or discomfort among adults. All of this will begin to make sense very soon. Now let me reveal the nature of the secret itself, because the cards are very specific here. The fourth card is the Hermit. This strongly indicates that the hidden truth involves a family member who was isolated, excluded, or deliberately pushed away from the rest of the family structure. This person may have chosen a different path, or they may have been forced into separation. Their existence may have been erased from family conversations as if they never existed at all. The Hermit represents that solitude, whether voluntary or imposed. What I am seeing is serious. This individual, who was removed or forgotten, had access to essential knowledge about your family's assets, property, or financial inheritance. I am not talking about something small or insignificant. I am speaking about something that could significantly change your current circumstances if the full truth were known. There are indications of documents, hidden papers, and possibly even old photographs that have been preserved somewhere by someone who knows the truth. Timing is critical here, and the next card explains why. The Wheel of Fortune appears next, upright. This confirms that you are standing at a major turning point in your destiny. The wheel is always moving, but there are rare moments when it aligns perfectly for transformation. This is one of those moments for you. Over the next 3 days, information will begin to surface, information you did not even realize you were waiting for. Pay attention to everything. The flow of abundance trying to reach you requires openness. When you align yourself with awareness, when you express intention clearly and remain receptive, you allow energy to move freely again. Even small actions of acknowledgement open energetic pathways that have been blocked for years. The next card, the Five of Cups, shows that emotional consequences will follow the revelation. There will be grief, disappointment, and a sense of betrayal when you realize that certain people in your family knew parts of the truth and chose silence. That silence will hurt more than the truth itself at first. However, the Five of Cups also shows something important: not everything is lost. 2 cups remain standing. This symbolizes relationships that will survive and even strengthen through truth. At least one person in your family, likely from your generation, shares your doubts and will become an ally in this process. Then comes the key. The Ace of Pentacles appears, confirming that this secret has a tangible, material dimension. This could involve inheritance, property, or financial rights that were never properly distributed. Something was withheld, redirected, or never claimed. To be completely honest, Capricorn, reclaiming what belongs to you will not be easy. It will require courage, patience, and persistence. You may need to ask uncomfortable questions, consult legal professionals, or confront people who benefited from silence for years. The next card, the Queen of Cups, reveals that a mature woman will play a central role in bringing truth forward. She may contact you unexpectedly in the coming days. When she does, listen carefully. Every detail she shares will matter. Do not interrupt her. Do not judge her silence. Receive her words fully. Your ancestors are watching this moment closely. They want you to reclaim your rightful place in the family story. If you feel called, acknowledge it inwardly. The energy around you responds to awareness. Then comes judgment. This is the most powerful turning point in the entire reading. Judgment represents the revelation of everything hidden. It is the moment when truth can no longer remain buried. This is not coincidence. This is karmic unfolding that has been building for generations. Capricorn, your sign is deeply connected to ancestry, structure, and generational cycles. Saturn, your ruling planet, governs time and karma. You are the one chosen to bring clarity into this lineage. Not because it is easy, but because you are capable of carrying it. Judgment also brings rebirth. Once truth is revealed, a new energetic cycle begins. Future generations will no longer carry this burden. The silence ends with you. However, resistance will come. The Five of Wands shows conflict, arguments, and power struggles. Not everyone will accept the truth. Some will feel threatened because their identity is built on the old narrative. You will notice who becomes defensive, because that reaction reveals what they are hiding. Despite this, the Magician appears next, showing that you will have all the tools necessary to begin your investigation within the next week. Emotional strength, mental clarity, material resources, and action-oriented energy are all available to you. The following month is represented by the Empress. This is a powerful shift. After disruption comes abundance. After truth comes expansion. The Empress brings prosperity, creativity, and restoration. You will receive more than you expect, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. Whatever you lose through truth will be replaced with something greater. Opportunities, stability, and new beginnings will emerge from the collapse of old illusions. The Three of Pentacles confirms that collaboration will be necessary. You will not do this alone. Professionals such as legal advisors, historians, or researchers may become part of your journey. There are physical documents that hold proof of what belongs to you, and they must be found. The Ten of Swords appears next, showing the end of suffering. Although this image looks painful, it actually represents closure. The worst has already happened in silence. Now it ends consciously. This is not a beginning of pain, but the end of it. Emotionally, the Four of Cups shows moments of overwhelm, withdrawal, and reflection. You may feel disconnected at times, and that is normal. Pay attention to subtle signs around you, songs, synchronicities, unexpected messages. Guidance will come in quiet ways. A Page of Swords appears, revealing that a younger person holds key information. This individual is observant and curious and may unintentionally expose hidden truths. Listen carefully to what they say, even in passing. Financial dynamics are confirmed again with the Six of Pentacles. Control over resources has been uneven within your family, and the revelation will shift that balance dramatically. What was once controlled will be redistributed more fairly. Finally, the World appears as the closing message from your ancestors. This is completion. A cycle ends successfully. Truth is restored. The burden is lifted. Peace follows. Capricorn, this is the beginning of a completely new chapter in your life. The secret is layered, so understanding will unfold gradually over time. Do not rush it. Allow each truth to reveal itself when it is ready. Your strength has been preparing you for this your entire life. Every challenge, every disappointment, every moment you thought you could not continue has been shaping you for this exact responsibility. Now is the moment to trust yourself, trust the process, and trust that what is coming into the light is not here to destroy you, but to finally set you free.